you get mileage points for
Huh?
every dollar spent or Korean won or whatever the fuck it is.
I guess I can't complain that they're $55. I can't complain that they're $55 for a pose if they're goddamn $500 in Korea. You have to spend $500 to get one of these poses. What the? Let's watch this video.
Well, salutations, cuties. How you guys doing today? Gamers, this video, what you can probably tell by the title, is going to be about the current drama with the new, I guess anniversary event going on with Lost Ark.
Oh
There's
yeah,
complaining about it
there's
on
definitely
stream,
nerves in it.
people being complete dickheads on the subreddit and complete dickheads to the mods on the Discord, and everyone's fucking on fire because they didn't get their legendary thong skin. And I'm on the opposite side of the coin here, where I think this is probably one of the most generous events they've ever had in the history of this game existing in the West, and quite possibly maybe not Korea after 5 years of the game.
What did we get for this event?
This,
I actually haven't even claimed my event box, guys. I haven't even claimed the event box. Was it really good? What do you guys think about the event rewards? There's the Mokoko hat. There's the Mokoko stuff, right? And then there's the Book of Judgment. There's a Chaos Rest bonus. Legendary Selector. Silvers. A lot of silvers, actually. That's 2 mil silvers. Legendary Engraving Selections. And then we got the EXP card XP. 50 Fions. Snowflake Trail. Mokoko's outfit. And then we got the 5 Wishful Amulets. I thought our event was good. No complaints. Never heard of any of the drama, honestly. They fixed the box. They were supposed to give us level 5s, but they gave us 4s, yeah. But apparently a lot of people were complaining about it.
seems to have been
It's not that
the
bad.
most generous event ever. And so I kind of wanted to talk about it and maybe see if I'm just straight up fucking coping or if the numbers kind of make sense. Just because I do consider myself someone who's pretty unbiased with Lost Ark. I'm very honest with the things that are bad in the game. I'm very vocal about the things that need to change.
They're complaining because they're compared to KR's gift. Well, I mean, KR literally... I mean, I just kind of suck that that's the case. But KR does always get, better things than we do. But they've also been in the game longer than we have, right? So, it has to kind of scale, I guess, maybe, if that makes sense. They are further than us in the game, so of course their gifts are going to be a little bit better, because if they're further, they're getting more mats. If they're more mats, they're worth less, I guess. If they're getting more things, every individual thing is worth less than it is here, because we don't have as much of it, I guess. Yeah.
And things that need, whatever has to happen in the game, to a point, to a fault that it sometimes negatively impacts my career and stuff. But I'm very honest, and I feel like I'm unbiased on this subject. So I kind of want to look at the numbers a little bit and just kind of give my thoughts on, is everyone just fucking crazy because they can't get a special thong skin for their characters? Or are we just a bunch of fucking whiny crybabies that are just angry at everything because we're just kind of cooked on the game? So to kind of start off this video, I want to go through all the things that we...
Let's see, what did we get? People literally complain about everything. What will happen to our raid progression? I mean, our raid progression is just, way faster than KR's, of course, right? And we get a lot more materials, which is really nice.
Kind of received completely for free. I also want to talk about some stuff in the shop and talk a little bit about this patch in general.
People wanted content said 3 months.
I don't have this in game because I literally redeemed it right.
Yo, 3 months is not enough for Theamine. I mean, I don't know. At least that's in my opinion. If people want to go for hard Theamine, that's not enough. If people want to go for normal Theamine, we're already there, pretty much, right? 1610, that's normal Theamine. I'm pretty sure, right? Or is it 1620? Either way, we're there already. If you're doing hard Voldus. And I'm pretty sure it's 1610. People complain about not getting content after Vicus. But the thing is, also, those were different times, I feel. I feel like it's harder to hold now, way harder to hold now, compared to Vicus.
Before filming this video, but this was kind of the bonus gift we got, right? This is the anniversary gift that we got in game. We got a couple skins, some legendary stuff. We got some actually pretty good stuff here, right? So the headband, ugly as fuck. They keep giving us headbands. These things are actually ugly as fuck. Winter Trail effect,
True.
kind of cute if you care about it. The structure, if you care about it, cool. Makoko skin, I'm sure one of your Lopang also use this. This is where stuff starts getting better. The Rested Chaos Brew, I kind of like these. I actually like these better than the things that make you run extra Chaos because you're essentially getting the rewards of 2 Chaoses, but you don't actually have to run both Chaoses, so I prefer these whenever they do give us this. 50 Fions is always pretty nice. 5 legendary engraving selection chests. These have class engravings in them. Again, with Breaker coming out, a class that people are really excited for. Pretty good offer. 2 million silver. We're getting another selection pack.
Cast press bonus better.
Legendary card selection packs in this entire thing. We're getting pretty much a guaranteed level 4 stone, which again is very, very, very fucking valuable in our version. 5 more level 5 tripods, and then what is that, like 5k or 50k card XP, right? That's 50k card XP. It's pretty fucking good, right? I think on its own, this feels maybe not the craziest, but I'll be honest, this kind of looks like what our anniversary event looked like last year. The thing is that I feel like people are just kind of angry because they didn't get a bikini skin for their character, and I get it. People always want more shit. Fuck, I always want more shit, right? But the thing is that the event doesn't just end here. Once you get into game, there's a ton of events happening right now, right? We have multiple tabs. We have this shop, which is pretty much once you clear any of these pieces of content across 2 characters, and I guess for dailies it's more characters than that, but essentially you're getting a ton of materials. I actually calculated how much match you're gonna get here. We're gonna get into that in a second. So you get a a massive injection of materials for your character. After that, we have multiple event shops. We have the Frog that came back. Now the thing with Frog, this is something that I do understand, and this is going to be different on a person-to-person basis.
Wait, did they nerf the amount of fates that you get from rested bonus? Or was it... It feels like it? After the first week... I mean, maybe you just got lucky, because I only got a couple... I didn't get that many fates my first week. And I was resting my characters, too. But maybe I was also unlucky. Who knows? It could have been either way.
I personally don't like the Frog changes. I preferred when Frog was more universal because I'm a big roster person, and this will always be my philosophy on Lost Ark. This is not a game where you play a main character. This is a game where you play a roster. You are a roster. I know the devs understand this because the game is monetized around it. You play a roster. So I preferred Old Frog, but again, a lot of people are focusing on main. A lot of people are focusing on trying to get to Voldyke hard. A lot of people are trying to push the Thamine hard. And so this, again, is a massive injection of materials. And because, you know, the game is kind of shifting into a way where you're kind of forced to pick a main a little bit harder, this is like massive, massive juice for your roster. On top of that, the entire store was buffed. This is going to be in the game for the next, like, just under 2 months, or just like a month and 2 weeks, a month and 3 weeks, something like that, right? So they juiced up the shop, and then we're also going to be getting this the entire week. On top of that, we got a bunch of free stuff. Again, tons of low 5 tripods, tons of Cautty XP. Legend.
Yo, when Breaker comes out, though... everybody's Breaker or whatever character they choose to play next is gonna be juiced as hell with amulets, with tripods, and then you're all gonna get we're probably gonna get free selectors for the legendary engravings, and then we're gonna have the free selectors for this thing too, and then the Frog selectors. By the time we get to Breaker, nobody's buying the books. I think that'll be kind of insane. 3 Thamine away. Oh, from card set? Yo, that's crazy, Sharpie. Oh my god, I'm jealous.
Card packs.
Roster.
And then, of course,
I'll show you my roster later, Club.
Anniversary skins on top of all of that. So, what I wanted to do for this video, and the reason why I'm filming a video at like 10:30 at night, is because I wanted to see if I was fucking crazy. I wanted to see if I was just like this fucking crazy dick-riding psychopath, or if this was like what I was thinking made sense. So this is all gold value here. Let me add a G to everything so it's easier to understand. What's up, cuties? Editing Cautty here. I don't know why I did this again. I filmed this very, very late. I did film this after streaming for like 9 hours. I don't know why I thought that was the gold value. It's not. The numbers are correct. It's just this one part when I looked over my notes. I guess I just got stun locked by exhaustion, but the numbers make sense. It's just that's the amount of shards. I don't know why I added the G. It's not supposed to be there. It's not the gold value. Those numbers I just added G to. That's supposed to be how many shards are given out, because one part of the event gives large bags, another part gives mediums, another part gives small, and I calculated just the amount of shards that is, because then I had to convert it so I can calculate how much gold value they actually had. So ignore this one little comment. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really affect the rest of this. So yeah. But what I did here is I just took the values of the shards and leapstones. The reason I didn't do literally everything is that there's just a ton of fucking items. There's items that are hard to quantify, like fions. When you start like calculating every single minute thing, I didn't want this shit to be like 6,000 years long. I just took the things that kind of are like heavy hitters and like most people are usually out of, which is going to be shards and fucking leapstones. These are massive parts of progression. And these are things that, again, when given out, are super crucial. And again, they're like a big part.
I still haven't bought anything from the shop yet. I still need to buy stuff from the shop to really get that juice
of this whole birthday bash system, right? So,
wait, how much is this? 96,000 gold. Weekly event gives 50,000 gold. Frog gives 40,000 gold worth of stuff. But is that counting the money you've paid already?
What I did is I calculated how many bags you got from every system. I calculated the gold cost, or how much you like the gold value of each thing, and I kind of just separated it quickly here, right? So the main basis here is that in your first week, between just the shards and the leapstones that are going to be given to you, you're making about 109k. Probably a little bit less because the frog, you have to like buy them, but the frog boxes are not very expensive to begin with, to be completely honest with you. You're not like spending a fortune on frog boxes anyways. So again, like minus a couple thousand gold, which is not really the end of the world. But your first week, you're making, you know, about 100k gold just completely for free in material cost, right? That's not counting all the other things, fions, things you can quantify like card XP cards, all this other shit, right? And then weekly, you're getting a surplus of, you know, just under 50k gold just in leapstones and shards. That's it, and not counting everything else. So you're getting 50k gold for the next just under 2 months, right? That is fucking insane to me. Now, I understand people are angry because we didn't get the elixirs. I get it. More stuff is always sick. I understand people are pissed because they didn't get the legendary skins, but maybe it's just me. But who fucking cares? This is not something that increases your ability to play the game, right? It is not something that...
Wait, why did they put that they were going to give us legendary skins? Or were people just, like, expecting it? They did? I thought they put that we were going to get elixirs, not skins. I think it was worded weirdly. Huh. He said 100k is great, and then he says 300k is bad. Lol W. Wait, what's 300? What's 300k? If he was assumed legendary skins, I see. Legendary skins? Legendary skins are not that much, unless they were giving us like 4 legendary. No, that's because legendary skins are 50k ish, like 50 to 70k. Let's just say 70k, right? And then 70k, you need 4 of them to even be 300. Yeah. To be about 300. They said they were going to give us 4 pieces of legendary skins. Ain't no way. If it might be Paladin, because other classes are not that expensive. Like, look at the spear that he's looking at. 50k. It's not that much. Like, if they said 4 legendary skins, I would have just been like, yeah, high as hell, man. Like, there's no way they're going to give us 4 legendary skins. That would have been insane.
It changes your ability to play the game. For the love of fuck, like, with how much you're saving in mats, realistically, these become more attainable, right? Because you're getting more bound materials, which then means you can sell, like, unbound shit and then buy the stuff that you just want if you want to do it, right? I feel like this event has been so insanely generous, and sometimes it makes me wonder if this is like the path that Lost Ark players take, where we just are angry about fucking everything and not really kind of using common sense. Is the next anniversary event going to just be they give us a pair of underwear and we're going to be like coming out of our mind, but they don't give anything that actually like addresses underlying issues with the game, like actually interacting with its power systems and reaching content?
Like, I don't know about you guys. I much rather have mats over skins for free shit. That's all I'm saying. Like, skins, yeah, you know, they're cool and whatever, but the thing is, mats is what gets you that progress. Mats is what makes your characters move up and like actually progress and get to the next content that a lot of people are struggling to get to. They're struggling to get to 1600. They're struggling to get to 1610. Struggling to get to 1620. So this is way better, in my opinion. They gave full legendary skin set in Korea? Did they? I'm not sure.
Time and stuff like that. Like, stuff like this is more valuable than anything to me, because logically, if they're going to be generous with something, being generous with the things you need to literally unlock content for your account is the most valuable resource, because You play the game for fucking fun. The way your character looks is kind of like comes second to it. And of course, legendary skins do give a power bonus or damage bonus, but that's something I want to touch on later on in the video when we kind of like circle all around to the overall point that I'm trying to make here. Now, the thing I want to mention here is there's been some controversy with the emotes that are in the shop. They attached emotes that people like, specifically this one because everyone in this game hasn't discovered.
Legendary skins give a little bit more stats and DPS and more bonuses. Little, yes, it's a bit. It's not much though. It's a little bit. It's not much.
That Pornhub exists, and it sticks out their character's ass. And so what they can do is that they can get into this pose, and then
any of you guys in chat right now, did you buy the skin? Did you guys zoom into that ass, that booty? Raise your hand if you did. I swear to God. Goddamn coomers everywhere. No one too poor to buy paladin booty? Yo! I mean, some people aim for that shit. Yeah, some people like that. I have that pose. Damn Sharpie. Were you zooming in real close? Getting that 4K shot of that paladin ass?
they can zoom in and try as hard as possible to see their character's labias, right? And so they have a bunch of these packs that have these poses attached to them.
I want that one
myself. This pack right here that has all leap zones and stuff, and I'm probably gonna pick up more of these.
I want the jumping pose.
This
I
is
want
kind
the
of another
jumping
subject
pose.
that is
I
not
really
spoken
do.
about a lot, and something I've been wanting to talk about quite a bit. But a lot of the shit in the shop is pretty garbage, and that's kind of a problem.
Real garbage.
Pay to win.
The only thing that's worth it is Silvery Honor. Honestly, they added these new packs and they're pretty good. They're pretty damn crazy value. I think you were going over this the other day in your stream, Sharpie. But the packs themselves are crazy value.
Game, because at the end of the day, and again, this is coming from someone who spends a little bit.
And it's a shame that it's one time only. It really is a shame. And granted, I can't really whale anymore, but when I did whale, I didn't really ever whale per se. I whaled on skins. But when I was able to spend more money on the game, I would have bought that shit immediately. That's such good value.
I kind of was in a point where I felt kind of stupid for the fact that I don't cheat. I don't Chaos Bot, I don't RMT, and it feels fucking bad to spend money in this game because of how bad just all the deals
Which
are.
packs? Oh, the selfie cloth packs, the leap packs, and the honor packs. The ones that are in game right now. I can show you. These packages with the skins, or not the skins, the poses. Like if you look at this, right? This is so many honor shards in silver. $55. So many leaps, radiant leaps. 20 times 30. That's 600 radiant leaps. That's so much. And you get the fusion materials too, right? That's so much value. And then, you know, the crystals are pretty much the same as usual. And then I think this is a pretty good deal too in terms of money if you're comparing it to the shop itself. Yeah, these are good value. Like this one, especially this one. This one is juice. Big juice. It is so much juice. If you need leaps and fusion mats, and if you have some money to spend, buy this one. This one's really good. It's really, actually really good. It's actually insane. And this is just like Mega Juice Silvery Honor Pack. Mega Juice Silvery Honor Pack. Selfie Silvery Honor Pack, yep.
Are in a pay-to-win game. It's so weird that this is a pay-to-win game that has bad deals.
Yeah,
Maybe
they're
it's
literally
not
all worth
it's
more than
just
$55.
It's just horrible.
Again, there is a part of me that wishes that they could have just had a pack with the emotes and charged like $30 for it or something like that. $20-$30, but it is what it is.
It's just the packs are so fucking horrible. Usually you just
People complain because they're in Pokemates. Where's broke boys? Yo, I'm a broke boy, man. Damn. Don't say it like that. Damn, leap and eat instant ramen for 1 month versus proper meal. Instant ramen is delicious, guys. It's absolutely delicious. We're all broke, but if it's actually value, I'm probably, at some point, I'm going to buy those packs. I'm going to buy those packs at some point. I can already see it.
it's better off buying skins and selling them for raw gold. And usually, like logically, I mean, again, I don't monetize these kinds of things, but you would think that usually the way everything works in the entire planet is the more restricted something is, usually the more value it has, right? Because it has more conditions to it. And honing materials, in the case of Lost Ark, would have the most amount of restrictions because you can only use it for honing, and then you could only use like a specific kind of stone for honing, and blah blah all this other shit, right? So I was kind of happy that they added packs to the shop that are actually really, really, really fucking good. At first, I understood why people were kind of pissed with the idea of like, you know, emotes being in the shop, but as I understood it later on, these are actually emotes that are in the mileage shop in KR, and apparently they're like $500 or something. And if I'm understanding correctly, if they're $500 spent, that means that each one would be $500 because you get mileage points for every, you know, dollar spent or Korean won or whatever the fuck it is.
I guess I can't complain that they're $55. I can't complain that they're $55 for a pose if they're goddamn $500 in Korea. You have to spend $500 to get one of these poses. What the? What will people do with extra pots and mounts to get if they buy the wallpaper pack? You can sell them, or you keep them and get different variants.
So it ends up being like insanely expensive to actually buy all of these, which in these packs, these are like way, 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 if you care about these are like infinitely cheaper than what they would cost in KR. However, again, something that besides just having little packs and little emotes, I think
skins generally sell for 40 to 45k, and it's 2,000 royal crystals. I don't know if the packs are worth the cost. You see, here's the thing, right? There's a little bit of a difference when it comes to that, because the skin works on market price, whereas these are, I guess there is a market price for the leaps themselves, but the volatility of the leaps versus the volatility of the skins is kind of unknown. Because when there's new skins on the market, right? When there's new skins getting put into the game, we as players, we as people who play Lost Ark, won't know how much those skins are going to be worth. Like, there might be a skin in there that you think is going to be worth X amount, but then at the end of the day, when you can actually put those skins on the market, you don't know how much they're going to worth. Also, there's a 3-day wait period for selling those skins, right? And this is exactly what happened to me when I was trying to sell the artist skins. So when the hip hop beatbox whatever skin was first put in the game, the artist one was worth 45k. And I think it was like 750, no, it was 400 like royal crystal. It was an area outfit, right? So it was really cheap, and you got a crazy return on it. So I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be crazy, popping off. I bought that shit. 3 days later, price tanked to 15k each. And I was like, oh my god. So that's why there's a little bit of a difference between, like, yes, you can technically buy skins for probably more than what gold value you're getting from those chests, but you're really playing to the market itself. And the volatility of the materials doesn't move that much unless there's some crazy injection into the game, or it might move the other way where it gets more expensive. Can you show what jumps with the jumping poses? Yeah, sure. The jumping pose one is not very, in terms of like materials, there's no materials in it. It's Yaz's stuff. Which, again, if you're looking for legendary Yaz's, like if you're looking for Yaz's jar, I don't think this is a bad deal either. This is a pretty good deal. But yeah, you need to be looking for Yaz's jar stuff to be buying that. Which, you know, when Breaker comes out, I'll probably be trying to get Yaz's jar for Breaker, and that's probably when I'll get it. Good skins never go below what you would get for it if you were to exchange for Royal Crystal. Well, that's the thing. What is a good skin, FG? What's a good skin? What is the definition of a good skin? Coomer skins? Well, like I said, literally the Naria one that I bought for artists was a Coomer skin. And that shit tanked. Like I said, it was very expensive at first, and then it tanked. So even though it was a Coomer skin, it tanked. You also have to hold on to it for... Well, I mean, again, if you're thinking about it that way, you have to hold on to it for a while, right? Then you're not getting the leaps right now. You're not getting the materials right now. I want those mats right now. So what am I going to do? I'm not going to buy those skins and hold on to it for another 30, 40, 20, 30 days or something, right? I'm gonna have to wait, and you know, I want to get it now, so I'm just gonna buy these packs. It tanked because too many people thought like you didn't exactly. But that's the thing, you can't really predict whether the value of that stuff doesn't hold. Is what I'm saying. Like you can this stuff it's not going to be volatile. It's not going to move in terms of the value that quickly. But for skins, you can have a really really good skin in the game. You buy it and they could just instantly tank. And that's why like even though it's technically more worth it to like sell those skins sometimes, you just can't tell sometimes. And if you're talking about like, oh, okay, I'm gonna buy it before the skin before the things are being able to sold. That way, when it comes out on the market, then it'll be worth a lot, right? Well, we don't know that. We don't know if it's gonna be worth a lot. Again, it's the same concept of like what you said earlier. A bunch of people bought them and it tanked, right? Maybe a bunch of other people at that time for that skin are gonna have that same idea. I'm gonna buy it before it comes out, and then 3 days later I'll sell it for a high price. But then everybody ends up doing it, and the skin itself isn't worth much. So that's why it's like a little bit gambly at many times to buy the skins to sell it at a later day. Many people hold on to skin chests for some time, they go up in price, so consider a long-term investment rather than a quick buck. Yeah, I mean, if you're thinking about an investment, yes, but when you're looking at like these packs, right? You're not looking to get these materials later. You're looking to get these materials now. And yeah, that's what I mean.
I think it's just kind of nice as somebody who wants to support the game, somebody who wants to fucking spend some money in the game, to not feel like I'm getting just absolutely stretched out because I've decided to not cheat. Now, this is just the stuff that I can kind of quantify and put like a dollar value to, right? But then there's a lot of shit that we can't really do. Now, there's stuff that's missing out of our version of the anniversary event from the QR event, and some
best
of the stuff
investment was the Midnight
way.
Summertime skin.
Perfect example of this is the weapon tap and armor tap stones were added.
Wait, did you? Oh, you sold them 5 months later. Okay, got it. You didn't hold on to them and didn't sell them. That would have been bad.
In here, and then there's a lot of the like actual like other stuff like Cautty XP was added in. We forgot to raw gold put in, and then there's a fucking shit ton of legendary card and legendary card selection packs. Getting 5 epic packs is pretty fucking huge. That has a lot of value for anyone who's ever spent money on cards. Cards are really fucking expensive. It's a really shit system, but it is what it is, right? The fact we're getting raw gold, also pretty fucking sick. The fact we're getting a ton of selectors. You know how many people I've seen in my chat say, Cautty just finished...
Get raw gold? That's really nice.
My LOS. Cautty just finished my LOS. Cautty just finished my LOS. A bunch of players are finishing their fucking LOS cards. That is fucking huge. Again, there is so much bonus shit being given. On top of that, we're getting a ton of fucking level 5 tripods, which also last until April, which means you can use them for Breaker, which then Breaker is going to have an express event attached to it, which is going to juice him up, give him a bunch of free shit, and on top of that, also have a bunch of these things. Like, all these massive levels of gifts are just rolling into each other, right? It's kind of insane. And then on top of that, if you go back to the shop, the bonus room, another thing, obviously all purchases.
I just noticed something.
Like,
Mr. Cautty, you took your auras. I hope he's not making a breaker or a new class during the next Makoko Express, because that shit could have gone towards his new class.
All these massive levels of gifts are just
not like this,
other, right?
Not like this, Cautty.
It's kind of insane. And then on top of that, if you go back to the shop, the bonus room, another thing, obviously all purchased with gold, even more materials, just like a massive amount of materials. I didn't calculate this just because the blue crystal...
Yo, I always forget about the shop. I swear to God. I always forget this shop exists. And then I just end up missing out on some really good deals. I didn't take them because I ain't doing extra chaos. I mean, yeah, I don't think you should take them regardless of what the reason is. I just think you should, if you're going to be making a new character with the next Makoko Express, you should definitely be keeping those auras unredeemed. Because when the new Makoko Express comes out, you can pull that shit right before the event ends, and then you'll have the aura for your new character.
Value is so erratic in every single region. It's kind of hard to put value on this, but these are all like like 10 times the value of what you would like. It's ridiculous the amount of value you get from even if you just convert your gold and buy this shit. It is an insane amount of fucking mats. I can't show you guys what's in it again because here there's times 10, right? So this is like 200 leap stones just from this.
200 leap stones? Oh my god, that's crazy.
But like, it's just like an insane amount of everything.
Is this video defending AGS? Yes.
Like insanely good prices or just completely for free. So it just feels really, really fucking weird to me to be complaining as much as we are in this kind of situation. And that kind of comes to why I want to make this video and why I feel like it's so important to talk about this. Something like this has been something we've been asking for months. Something like this is something that we've needed in the game for months. And we finally fucking get it. They finally fucking listen. And people are angry because their fucking stupid bikini skin wasn't added to the game. I don't get it. It's insane to me. This is an insanely generous and insanely juiced event that is sticking around for a long ass time. This is the boost people needed to get to 1620. This is the boost you need to help you get to 1630.
The Cooper's
this is
raging.
That is needed really, really badly if you're going to progress us at the rate that they are. And so finally we got something where they actually did something that we actually needed. This is so fucking nice and so fucking good that they did this, but we are fucking having tantrums over fucking bikini skins. It blows my mind.
Like, we have, like, again, I just think, for me, I would prefer to have the mats over the skins. Just because the mats, like, they're going to go into the character and push it. Like, so many people are having trouble with getting to 1620, 1610, whatever it is, that these mats are just going to be super, super helpful. Wish they above a mat drops, though. I mean, we can all wish for these things. We can. But unfortunately, something like that would like massively affect like the economy in the game and like how much money they're getting paid. So I understand why they're not doing that.
Now, there is a side of this that I want to touch because I don't want to be a complete dick rider, but I do understand some of it.
2% damage
it sucks
increase.
For people who want those specific emotes.
Just a little bit.
Packs. It sucks for people who want legendary skins but don't want to pay the obscene price for them because at the end of the day, these legendary skins have fucking damage attached to them. But don't you think the more logical thing to have bother you isn't the fact that they didn't give you a free bikini for the anniversary, but the fact that that bikini literally makes you do more damage? Or maybe even the idea that the comparison to an emote that lets you stick out your fucking asshole is that it costs $500 in Korea.
Yo, how many of you guys would pay $500 for an emote that lets you stick out your asshole? And even better, let's say it was you know, you kind of had a see-through layer of clothing. You know what I mean?
And we only have to pay $50 for it. Like, that's insane to even exist in any state. You know what I mean? I understand the idea of wanting to see change in something that you care about. I do. I mean, if you guys watch me, I wholeheartedly believe this, and my actions speak for this. But at some point, you have to just decide, like, you know, it is what it is. If you enjoy the game, you're just playing it. But also, like, you kind of have to choose your battles, right? Because the thing is, if you're angry about everything, you're technically angry about nothing. Because if we're just whining about bikinis, you got, like, realistically, next year, they can just give us a free legendary bikini, nothing else, and just milk us as hard as humanly possible. Because you have to remember, all these things that they're giving us is hundreds of dollars of materials. It's a lot of money being given to our accounts. Sure, you're not getting legendary.
Can they just give me the $100 in cash? I'd love that. Can they just give me hundreds of dollars in cash? Just send it to my PayPal or something like that? Venmo? Something? I prefer that over the materials. That's all I'm saying.
Very skins, but that's like a one-time thing you're gonna buy most of the time, right? These mats are like the endless source of how this game is monetized. Giving away hundreds of dollars of materials throughout the next like 2 months is fucking wild. But again, really fucking nice of them to do. So I kind of wanted to come on camera and kind of talk about this stuff because I don't know if anyone else is going to, and I think a lot of this stuff is important because at the end of the day, I think it is important to complain sometimes, but it's important to not just be fucking angry about everything, especially when you're angry about something that is objectively nothing but positive. I hope you guys have a fun anniversary. Let me know your opinions on this down below. Maybe this video gets absolutely blown up and I get shit on for being a dick rider. I have no fucking idea, but I hope you guys have fun. Good luck in Extreme Vaulting. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, today actually, technically, because you guys are going to see this tomorrow for me, but today for you. So I'll see you guys during 24-hour stream, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yeah, well, Mr. Cautty, I have to say that maybe you hear it here first, but yeah, Cautty, you're a dick rider. All right, if you're watching this right now, you're a dick rider. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys, that was a good video as always. Actually, I'm not subscribed. There we go. Hit him with a sub. Hit him with a follow. Here's the video if you guys want to check it out. That was fun. That was a good video earlier, and I wanted to take a look at it. This was the thing. Shield baited. KR received legendary skins at year 5. I guess we'll just have to wait 3 more years then. I mean, that was definitely a not great response by our CM. That's for sure. When people are up in arms, throwing up their pitchforks, and they're out here joking about it, that's not a good look. That's not a good look for sure. Comment 2. More of a clown than coolness. Oh my god. It's so tone deaf. Yeah. Yeah. How long has this CM been with us? I don't even know. The only CM that I know is Rox, right? That's the only CM we all know. I don't know these other CMs. I know Rox. I know Henry. I know that other Asian dude that's like in some of their videos. I don't even know what his name is. There's that other Asian dude. There's Zoomin Park. I know that guy. But that's about it. Yo, Zrek Gaming. Thank you so much for following, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for dancing with me. She is the face of the CMs. Yeah, she is. But I really don't know any of the other CMs other than that. And like, I don't know anybody else at AGS for Lost Ark other than those people. And even that Asian dude. I don't even know what his name is. I just know he's the Asian dude. I just know he's the Asian dude.